Most people believe wealth is built purely through business. Start a company, sell a product, grow the audience, but historically, the biggest shifts in wealth happen when policy changes. Regulations decide who can own what, how large companies can become, and which industries can scale. So when you see someone pursuing policy changes, people often react with confusion. They think it's political, but it's actually structural. When the rules governing ownership change, entire industries reorganize. That's why some media empires didn't just grow through good business decisions, they expanded because the framework around them evolved. Understanding policy isn't about politics, it's about understanding the architecture of markets. Many people think media empires grow because someone buys enough companies. But media consolidation historically follows law changes, not just acquisitions. When regulations around ownership loosen, companies can suddenly scale far beyond what was previously allowed. Major example is the Telecommunications Act of 1996. Before this law, strict ownership limits existed across radio, television, and telecommunications. After it passed, those limits changed. Suddenly, large companies could acquire hundreds of stations and networks. The result wasn't just growth, it was industry consolidation. The lesson is simple: markets don't just evolve through competition, they evolve through policy frameworks that determine the limits of scale. Most people look at media wealth and think it's about celebrities or hit shows. But the real infrastructure is intellectual property ownership. When a company controls content libraries, every show, article, broadcast, and sports contract becomes an asset. Those assets can be licensed, syndicated, and distributed worldwide. This is the core model behind companies like News Corporation. Instead of relying on one successful project, the system accumulates thousands of intellectual property assets. That library becomes a financial engine because content can generate revenue for decades. Media wealth isn't just entertainment, it's library economics built on intellectual property.